Coach, we've talked often about how tough it is to come back off a long road trip and have a that first game home, even though you're at home, how tough it can be. But you guys, 2 goals on your first 4 shots, pretty good first period. What did you see from your squad?
Well, I thought we took advantage of our chances. We first period we didn't give much, other than the PK. They had some chances there. Second period, we took advantage of our chances, and then I thought the third period we didn't have a lot of juice in the tank, but we can be smarter than that.
One player who seems to be rising to the opportunity is CJ Cease. He just, even on plays like Seth Griffiths, for the 4th goal of the game, he doesn't get a point on the play, but he's screening the goaltender in front. He just seems to be winning a lot of faceoffs. He just seems to be really have elevated his game as you've given him an increased role.
Consistency. It's all. CJ is one of the most consistent player we have. He's just work ethic in the practices, his preparation before the games. And you play him, he's the type of player that it doesn't matter who you play him with, that line's going to have some success because he's working so hard and he plays a 200-foot game. He's good on the power play, he's good on the penalty kill, but his 5-on-5 game is quite complete.
It's 4-0 for your team. They come back and they score 1 to make it 4-1. At that point of the game is early in the third. They could have started to create something. Your team comes back, shows some life, and makes that a 5-1 game. Did you like your bounce back effort from your squad?
Well, for sure. That was a big goal for us. It's the winning goal. So now, when we'll look at the game again, that's going to be an important play. But at 4-0, we should shut it down, and that should be it.
Do you take issue with Michael Burden booting the puck like that?
I don't like that.
Is it a matter of respect for the opponent or just in terms of your own team?
Both, and the game itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Michael Spacek was out of the lineup today. I believe he's been out 3 of the last 4. Are those all coaches' decisions?
Today it is.
Today it is? Or
yeah.
were the previous games or those were injury related?
There was not 100%.
What led to him being a coach's decision out of the lineup today?
Well, there's certain things that we need to fix. But it's everybody's equal here, so it's coach's decision.
Does that pertain to on the ice or off the ice?
That's going to remain a secret.
Now, Andrei Chibisov coming to this game had an 8-game, I think, point drought or whatever, comes out and he's flying like usual. How have you liked his game despite the lack of offense in the last couple 10 game starts?
You know what? This one-on-one game is really good. He's beating people one-on-one. There's still some systems that we need to fix. But I thought, he's, for a guy that is still trying to adjust to this game here, he's a great teammate. He works hard. Communication is an issue at times, and we see it on his system decisions. But I think he's giving his best.
More question for me, just on clarification's sake, the injury or ailment to Spacek that was there, wasn't 100%. Is that upper body, lower body, middle body?
I'd say it's more the upper body.
Coach, just going back to the game, when you guys are up 5-1 and they start to pull away, come back to the game, make it a 5-3 contest, is the message changing, or are you keeping the message the same on the bench with your squad?
No, the message stays the same. We want to push the pace. When we need to do a better job at playing with the lead, but it doesn't mean to slow down or give more space. I thought the first part of the third period we were doing okay, and then we backed off a little bit. We need to stay consistent.
We've talked a lot about Michael Burden's, whether his rest level or his mental strength and all these sort of things. And recently his play, since being named Player of the Week, has gone down a little bit. Is that a matter of him maybe being a younger guy and not knowing how to handle the long workload, or are there things in Michael's game you'd like to see improved?
No, I think the team in general has been going through a really tough schedule, and he's playing great for us. I mean, all players during the course of the season will have highs and lows, but even more so for a goalie when the team in front of you is not as sharp as it should be. it could have an impact on your numbers and on your game. I think he shows a lot of energy. We see him in practices. We speak to him consistently, and then we talk about his game day routine and how he prepares and his energy level. And then, you know what? He's got a lot of energy.
One last one for me is, it's not related to this game, but how much pride do you take in Jansen Harkins playing in his first NHL game? We know you were excited to be able to tell him that he was getting the call up, but he played his first game, and I know you were focused on your own game, but you obviously probably heard that he picked up the assist on Logan Shaw's goal. So what did that mean to you as a coach? Coach Maurice was very complimentary, talking about how he looked like a veteran out there, and we know how hard Jansen works down here. But from your perspective, just how proud are you to see that happen?
Well, the game was on in the coach's office, and we were really excited. Even the dressing room, the guys were, when they found out he had a point, he was excited. So we're all happy for him, and that's that's the privilege to be in the same city and to use the same systems. It's easier on the players to go up and down. So we use the same systems. It's a different pace, obviously. But the adjustment as far as systems, X's and O's, there's none, or pretty much zero. So really happy for him, well deserved, and we hope it continues.
Right.